Today we are going to swap the upper control arms on a 96 4Runner. It's got the 3.4 automatic 4-wheel drive. The stock upper control arms, pretty steep angle. Make the contact with the coil at full droop. It's not at full droop now, it's sitting on the ground. These are going to be the Total Chaos upper control arms that came off my Tacoma, which I'm currently doing a solid axle swap on. But step one, get it off the ground, get a jack stand underneath the frame, which we have back under there. We've already taken the tire off, taken off the nut for the upper ball joint. We're going to get the wires unclipped from these brackets on the upper A-arm. Then you got to get the back bolts out right there, which slides out to through the front, and then pop the upper control arm off. That's literally all there is to it. Got the floor jack for putting tension underneath this so the spring doesn't like push down and fight us too bad. I'll try to show you along the way. See if you can tap that in there. Swing it from there. Keep going. It's a wedge. The farther you drive it in, it should pop apart if that's fixing to go. See it? Jumped. I think they call it a tuning fork. The washer's got to stay back. Start to grab. Radiator's hot. The washer right there, those got to stay forward. See this thing like. Alright, we pulled out this upper control arm. Bolt was sliding in this way. As soon as you get it loose, it's a 19mm on both ends. You should just be able to wiggle it out forward and it'll slide straight out the front. You saw we took the fork, ball joint fork, separated at the ball joint. This ball joint's got a little bit of play in it. It's a little loose. Boot's kind of nasty. The one we're replacing with won't matter. It's got a bolt goes through here, so it's got an adapter and it's going to have a uniball. So we're going to show that to you in a second. Both of the upper control arms on the bench side by side. These are both passenger ones. These are from Total Chaos Fabrication. They've got the uniball with the large bolt. I don't know what that is, 5/8 or so. It's got greasable joints on the front. You got 4 washers. These are, like I said, these are used coming off another truck, but there ain't nothing wrong with them. Don't have that many miles. Washer goes on each side. We're gonna reuse the stock upper control arm bolt. It'll still go in from the front. I'll pull this stock washer off, and that's the old one it's replacing. So installs opposite of removal. Just gonna slide it in there. Throw one of those bolts right on through it, just like this one here looks, and get on there, tighten her up. See what I'm saying? Like that's got to slip up there, and then the washer's got to go in on my side for it to go through. But I don't have enough room to flip the washer. Like there's too much stuff in there. Flip that washer over. Flip that one over. You can see it's got wear on that side that's been riding against the cushion. Then you need one on the inside.
Pull it back a little bit.
Then you gotta get the bolt.
Pull it back a little bit. Right there. Push it.
Got some space?
Yep.
Push.
Push.
Yep. Last one on. You can find the nut, which is fine before. You have a nut for it?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, did you get my big cone thing? Alright, you can see we got the upper ball joint out of the spindle knuckle assembly. This is the spacer that goes to the upper control arm. It's going to press in from the bottom. I've got a big socket that this will receive into, so put this here, put this in the bottom. I'm going to use the C-clamp and press it up in there. It just started moving, didn't it?
Yep.
I was hoping you would reach the wrench right over that edge. That's what
I mean, it might now.
Oh, it's gone down a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
I wasn't trying to pull it down.
Is it going in?
Yep, keep going. A little more.
Oh, turn it down. When's it bottomed out?
Tap one more time.
And that's it. After much fighting, we've got the adapter piece pushed up through there. Now we're just going to take the C-clamp, not C-clamp, excuse me, big circlip, pull it open with the lock ring pliers here, and clip it on there. Pick this sucker up. Yes, sir, that goes in. That's basically
Good and tight.
Alright, click. That's good enough. Alright, as per usual with my videos, lighting is poor. Got the bolt tightened, the cross pin bolt that goes through all the bushings. We've got the adapter for the uniball on there. Tightened that up. I think they're was it 1 1/16?
1
1 1/8 top and bottom. And zip tied the ABS wire to the top, a couple zip ties. Managed to get the bracket here that holds the ABS wire right here. That one's pretty tight to get to. It's basically touching that nut. None of those parts move, so there's no rub concern. But we got it on there, so I'm gonna repeat this entire process on the other side. I don't know that the footage will be any good, as the lighting is really poor. So that's one side done. finish the upper control arm install on both sides. The total chaos upper control arms went in without a hitch. Everything looks good. Set it back down. You will of course need an alignment after installing new upper control arms. Hopefully this will be pretty clear. It sticks your camber out pretty bad. Top of the tire comes out pretty far. It should be pretty clear there.
Pretty sharp.
So we got to get alignment afterwards, and we'll be all good. So hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to answer them.